Hey guys, I am going live right now because I am playing with Ironfish and I've been playing with it all morning. And I want to share with you guys what I've been working on. Let me pull up. This is my 3090 test or 3070 test bench. Let me see how it looks on here. Sorry about that. All right, so let's look at this. You can see what I'm doing. I'm dual mining right now. Well, triple mining, Hootsat and Hootsat and Iron. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really like the settings, honestly. Um, what's up, man? Oh, sweet Serpent Raid. That's awesome. Hey guys. All right, so ask me whatever you want about Iron. I'm just playing with my settings. I have a 3070 on a test bench, and I've got like four octo miners on it right now. I'm basically trying to figure out what I like in regards to dual mine or triple mining, and I'm kind of struggling a little bit. So, long story short, right? These settings are me just playing around with power. Um, you can crank this thing here. Let me show you. Let me show you what this looks like with no power level and cranked. Give me a second. You're gonna look at this and you're gonna kind of be shocked. Where am I? I gotta take away the memory lock. Let me find where it is. Do I have it? I don't have it on here, I guess. All right, check this out. So this is me cranking a single 3070. Let me hold on, it might have kicked me from it. Let me get you guys back on it. Give me a second. Solo Iron at the moment. Woo! Good for you, man. All right, so let me show you. This is Husat and Iron with Zill, right? I have this cranked to the max, and I have a PDM. Hey, let me move my monitor. I have a PD. I have a PMD. Sorry, I have a PMD. You guys can't see it because I can't get the camera far enough, but I can show you how much power this thing is cranking out. Let me get this. Bear with me. So so do you want to hold on, guys? Let me make sure. Let me ask you guys. Do you want to talk about dual mining this or single mining it? Because I think I have single mining it down pretty well. I'm playing with the dual and triple mining settings right now. I'm just waiting for Hive to start back up. I'm sorry for my remote so I can remote in so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me get you. A2000s are hitting 70 power. That's not bad. I'm gonna pull up a notepad so I can type in my settings that I'm using as well, so you guys can see it. Let me get this on OBS. You guys want to see single? All right, I'll show you single mining. Let me get this window open so you can see what I'm using. All right, so here I'm just gonna put this in the corner, and you can see my settings. All right, I'll go to single mining real quick. Let me get this working again. I wonder why it's not letting me remote in. Let me try again. All right, the session closed. Hold on. Let's see what the network hash rate is while we wait. Hive shall start. What is the network hash rate of this right now? Hash rate history. Sometimes you gotta reset it. The difficulty's all weird too right now. I don't think we can get an accurate hash rate. Hero Miners says, here, let me show you. We can check this out. Hero Miners right now says the network hash rate is about 368. Our network hash rate is about 6.14 terahash. All right, single mining. You got to give me a second. I got to reboot this. It's failing. So here are my 3070 settings. Let me show you. This is, I think I like these settings. Here, this is my flight sheet. These are the settings in my flight sheet. I'll put them right here for you guys to see. That's what I'm using. And let me show you my hash rate. Let's see. Screen. Give me a sec. I'm going to get you my hash rate up here. You can see my... Or maybe I can... Maybe I can do this where you can see it. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get this to work for you guys. Everyone point your rigs at Ironfish. Alright, I think this thing is back up. Here, let me show... I'll show you this. I'll let you remote in. I'll remote in my 3070s. And I'll show you what I'm looking at right now. The settings you see... Do you see those settings? You don't see those settings. They're way too small. Let's see. I gotta make them bigger. I don't know how to make them bigger in this. Zoom in. Here, we'll do this. You should be able to... Here. And... I'll make it easier to read. This is it. This is all my settings are for fish hash. Let me zoom in some more. That's it. Honestly, it's not that much. Let's see. I've been messing with... Yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting. Here, let me see if it opened up. All right, let me get you my test bench. It just rebooted. Let's see if it lets me into it. Sorry, this is taking just a minute. I don't know why. It's at 20? Huh. Let's get this try. Let's try this one more time. Of course, Hive is being weird. Like when I want to let people in, it's not letting me in. I've been remoting into this all day. I'm using rigel miner. I like it the best, and I have no issues on it. I don't think this is gonna let me show you this, guys. So I'm just gonna have to. Give me a second. I'm just gonna go into my Hive. Let me log in real quick. Sorry, I've never shared Hive before. It should let me in now. Alright, I'm in. Here, I'll show you my... I can show you it better here. I'll show you my 30 series rig first. Let's see. Alright, you guys can see it right here, right? And here are the settings that I'm using. Here you go. I'm just not trying to... Alright, here you go. Here's my RTX 3070 rig. I'm going to make myself a lot smaller so you can see what we're getting. And you can see the power level. So, here's the 3070s. You can see right here we're getting about 41 mega hash. This is all basically EVGAs and an octo miner. I think I like it. I'm happy with it. It's been stable I ran these for about an hour. I was tweaking my settings a bunch. Let me get you 3060 Ti settings. You can see my 3060 Ti settings right here. These have been stable for 25 minutes. I have one that is, that's not playing nice. I think it's a Hynix memory one. I think I gotta mess with the See, it's a Hynix memory one, but I'm not sure if it matters because the one above it is Hynix memory too. I just think that's a crappy graphics card, if we're being honest with you. So let me show you the 3070. Let me show you the flight sheet for the 3060 Ti's. It's a tad different. Here, let's... So this is Regal. This is Fish plus Zill, because there's really no reason to not do both. Let me... So the biggest thing, if you guys are watching, so the biggest thing that matters right now for the 3060 Ti is to try to get them to 40 mega hash, right? Or as close to you as you can, is the core clock offset. What is this? Hold on. Is this what I think it is? No, this is... So you need to take the core clock offset to about 125. 100 to 125 to get what I think is the sweet spot. If you take the core clock offset off, you'll use way more power than you need to, but you'll get a lot more hash. And if you put it back on, like if you put the core clock offset to 300, you'll get about 32 mega hash. So it seems like 125 is what I've found is the sweet spot. Do I have any 3080 or 3070? I could get you 30. So I would think, all right, 3070 Ti. Let's do some 3070 Ti testing. I can do that. I've got a 6-card 3070 Ti rig here. Let's play with the 3070 Ti. We'll see. All right. Let me make a flight sheet for it. What I think I would do for the 3070 Ti is, we're gonna single mine iron. Let's see. That's an interesting one. Let's go to... I need to see the 4070 Ti boost clock, actually. Or 3070 Ti, sorry. Let's look at the boost clock. 3070 Ti boost is... I can't seem to find it. Where's the boost clock? I'm blind. Oh, boost clock. All right, so you can get this thing up to 17. All right, so I got an idea. I got an idea for Ironfish. You're getting super hot. How to figure out? All right, so here's what I would do for 3070 Ti. I got a whole rig of them, so let's see if I can make them not cook. We're gonna lock the core clock to 1700 because I think they've got a lot of give. We're gonna down the offset to 260, probably 250, so I don't kill it. Memory clock probably at 1100. That should work. So the thing you want to do to help limit its power is you want to check out. You want to start with the boost clock, and you want to kind of work around there. So let's see what they get. All right. So here's what I ended up using. So we are at 250, 17, and 11 is what we're starting at. So I'll put this in here. 3070 Ti. 3070 Ti. All right, so let's see how it's going. Nothing yet. I'm gonna try to remote into the miner on the other side. See if it's letting me in. Yeah, I think you can't go higher than 1,000. You're gonna crank the. You're gonna burn up the memory, I think. So hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Let me in. All right, I got the high. I got remoted in. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Blah. I didn't set it right. Give me a minute. I botched. What did I botch on it? Oh, you have to update it. Let me update the rig. I haven't updated. This rig's been stable. I haven't turned this rig off in 2 months. So I've got to update the rig. Give me 1 second. Let me go real quick to. Well, it should update in a second. What do I So after that, I'll show you triple mining. I don't know if I like it, if we're being honest. I don't I don't really know if I like triple mining. While I wait for this, I'm gonna share this in a few other chats. By the way, if you feel free to share this in any other discords, if people are asking how to do iron, because I think I can help. I've spent all morning on it. All right, is it starting back up again? Did it update? It's still updating. Give it a second, guys. That's awesome. I have, so most of my rigs are pretty consistent. I have one or two that hate me and I have to play with. Some I can push harder, some I can't. It really honestly just depends. I don't have an A2000, so I can't help you with that. I wish I could. But I can probably put a 3090 on that test bench and we can play with it if you want. I definitely don't mind doing that. And I'm still waiting for the Ironfish difficulty to lower. It would be kind of nice if it did. All right, let's see. Did it give me what I needed yet? All right, here we go. Miner's starting. So we're going to remote into it. And let's see what it tells me. I'm honestly a little nervous with the power draw. I feel like they're going to use a lot. So these things are getting about 80 mega hash on Ethereum. So we should be expecting, I would say, about 48 to 50 mega hash would be my guess. Hold on. Yeah, I would say about 60 mega hash is what I would expect anyway. Okay, 52. You can see my memory temperatures. I don't think that's that bad. The power draw is, woo! That's a lot of power. Let's I need to get these up higher. What'd I tell you? I told you these would be 80 times, let's just say 65%. So that's about what I expect to get. Let's see if I can lower the power though. Hold on. What are your 3070 Ti settings? I'm curious to see what people are running. These are what I'm doing right now. Let's mess with the flight sheet on the 3070 Ti's. Let's crank up the offset to about 70 and see if I don't kill it. Update. So we're gonna move this to 70. Well, let's see what it does. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard to get accurate power right now, especially if you're like if they're all in your rigs. Let's see. All right, so 92. What do you guys like to run these things on with their memory? I don't really care if they're in the 90s. That doesn't bother me. Let's see, what do we got now when we changed it up? It didn't really lower the power like I was hoping it would. It's a lot of power. I mean, I guess I could downclock these to basically be a 3070. I wonder if I lower the memory a little bit, if that would help. I think it really just comes down to maybe I could raise the core clock. I mean, these seem like really good settings. It just, they're using way too much power. I mean, I don't really want to use this much power. Is anybody, so like I would assume, right, you would have similar settings with a 3080. Real quick, let me check the boost clock of a 3080. No, actually, you're going to be the first ones to see me test on the 4060 Ti's. I've been playing with the 30 series all morning. 3070s are a lot harder than I thought. Like, I mean, not a lot harder. I just forgot a lot about ETH mining. So I'm going to spend about 5 more minutes on the 3070 Ti. Let's see. How can I get this? All right. Here's what we're going to try. We're going to try to lower the memory a little bit, or the core a little bit, and raise the offset. And I just want to see what it does. So this is what we just did. We just went, what do we go? 1470. This is what I run a lot of my 3070s at. You can basically turn a 3070 Ti into a 3070. I'm just curious to see what it does. So that's what I just changed them to. You see what they're getting right now. About 50 mega hash, or 50, 51-ish, 51, 52. About 165 watts, give or take. So let's see what happens now. All right, they haven't gone on yet. Hope it's a lot lower. Let's see. Nah, it didn't do anything. All right, that's interesting. So let's I mean, I know we can crank the memory up, so let's try. I'm going to try to crank the memory up to 1300, and I am interested to see what it does. I mean, honestly, I would clock my 3080s and my 3090s very similar to a 3070 Ti. Let me just finish this 3070, and I will move to the 40 series. If you guys want to see that next, the 40 series. Also, share my live stream around if you want to. If people are struggling with it, I shared it once in the Discord, but I don't want to spam it. So I'm just waiting for it to update. Let's see. All right, let's see where we're at. I don't have any A2000s, or I would help you. 50. All right, nothing yet. Give me a sec. Wow. All right. Push the power up higher. Yikes. I would think I'll do a comparison. I think the only thing it'll be better is with like efficiency. I mean, it's not going to be better. I would guess you're probably going to end up with like 25 iron-ish. I think it just depends on how much power it uses. If it's only pulling like 75 watts, might be worth it. So this is where we're at with, you could get, I mean, I'm at about 53. So I would assume that the 3080 would be about 60 and the 3090 would be about 75 iron. I'm going to try one more thing with this one. I want to see what happens when I kill the memory. Because like it's using 175 watts right now. That's a lot of power. So we're going to drop the memory down to 900. And I just want to see what it does. And then I'm going to move on to the 4090. What's going on, man? All right. So FishHash does not use less power because it's a memory algorithm. And memory algorithms always use more power than core algorithms. What's up, Webby? Hey, smash the like button. Share with your friends, guys. I'll be here probably for an hour or two-ish. Maybe a little longer. I have some errands I have to run later, and I really don't feel like doing them. I kind of just want to play with Ironfish all day, if we're being honest. Let's see. I didn't do anything. So dropping the memory clock didn't do anything. So I'm pretty certain that you're controlling the power with the core offset. So look, if I take the core offset down to 100, I think it's going to crank up the power, and it's going to use a lot more. Even with the memory being as low as it is. Check this out. So I just changed the core offset, and I think you're going to see the power go through the roof. So give it a second. I hope I just don't crash the rig. No, so Ethereum settings are not good. You need to adjust them. So Doug, you need to adjust your settings off Ethereum, especially with cards like the 3060 Ti. I was going to put a rig on it. So the wallet's fine. The CLI wallet's good. I've had it for I don't know how long. Just put it on a virtual machine if you're not sure about it. Or you can just put it on a virtual machine and you'll be fine. Let's see what it's teaching me. Huh. I didn't do that much. Okay, well, I mean, this is basically, I guess I don't really think I can crank the power any lower on these. That's a bummer. I mean, the memory, like you can play with all the settings, but I really think it's just I don't know. If I took away the core lock, the power will go up a lot. Can I crank the offset to, what's the core? I wonder if I could crank the offset to 400. Maybe that would lower the power. We're going to try it one more time, and then I'll go to the 40 series. You get a little bit of play here, but not a lot. I mean, it's really like you kind of just use the core clock and the offset to control the power, and then the memory. It seems like it makes a little bit of a difference if you put it higher, but I think generally lower memory on the GDDR6X is going to mean lower temperatures on the memory, and you're not really going to get much of a hash rate boost. So if I were you on GDDR6X memory, I'd look to keep the memory down to about 900 if you don't want to burn it up. Because like the difference in hash is like 2 or 3. And I mean, you can see these memory temperatures aren't bad. 90's fine. Like I don't think 90's an issue at all. So I'm going to raise it. I hope I didn't crash it. I feel like I might crash it at 400. But let's see. I think it's going to crash. It would be cool if I didn't. It would be cool if I used a lot less power, too. No. Just lowers the hash rate. Didn't really use much less. Didn't use that much less power. I don't think these are going to be stable either. So I could lower the core clock more, but I mean, I guess that's a way to take the power down. I could try that. Yeah, I guess I didn't really consider. I guess that's a way to go. So we'll do that. So let's keep these settings and lower the core clock. I guess that's. I don't really play with GDDR6X memory on 30 series anymore, if we're being honest. But Mining Coin, thanks for that suggestion. I'm going to do that. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Did I change it? Yeah, I changed it. I locked it. I knocked it down to 1200. So you want to use more on ETH, right? For the 30 series, like the 3060s and the 3070s, you want to use 1400 for the core clock. For the memory, you could get up to about 1400 on the memory and be just fine on GDDR6 non-X anyway. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's see if it does cause me to lower the power. See, that didn't lower power. I mean, I guess I could keep going. So let's keep going. We'll go down to 1,000, I guess. Yeah, that didn't. I mean, it did lower power a little bit, I guess. That's fair. And it should be stable. Here, let's do that, and then let's up the memory to 1,000. Let's up the memory to 1,100. I'll see what that does. We're gonna up the memory to 1,100. Rondi, so I have it higher. So for the 3070s, I have it higher, and it's been working great. Here, let me show you real quick. I'm just playing with the 70 Ti, but Rondi, these are my 3070 settings, and they've been fire. This is what I'm using. So these are my Rondi. These are my 3070s right now. I'm pretty happy with them. At what they're using. And let me show you here. Let me push these down. Hold on. I want to show Rondi my 3070 settings real quick. Octave 4. Give me a sec, Rondi. I'll pull these up, man. I really like how you do things, but I just want to show you them and we can compare notes. So Rondi, here's what I got. That's what I've got. That's what I got for my 3070s. They've been working great. I maybe could lower the power a tad, but I don't really think I'd gain much. And here are my 3060 Ti's, Rondi. So that's the 3070s right there. And then the 3060 Ti's, so you can see them right there. Let me get you those settings. Where are they? This is what I've got. This is what I got for the 3060 Ti's, Rondi. I did them a little bit differently. I found that locking the core, the offset, was how I wanted to get the power where I wanted. So like, I found that for the 3060 Ti's, the offset was the key to getting them where I wanted without using 8 bazillion watts. Ignore that one Asus 3060 Ti. It's really terrible, and I hate it. So we're gonna go back to the 3070 Ti real quick. Yeah, so Douglas, it's 60% ish. So like 60 to 65%. So with a very big emphasis on the ish. All right, so I didn't really drop the power that much, but I guess you just keep. Thanks, Rondi. Rondi, I'm struggling with the 3070 Ti's if we're being honest. I'm not sure what I want to do with them. I'm gonna try your settings. Lock, core clock. So like I dropped them. I don't really like these settings, Rondi, for the 3070 Ti's. I feel like I could do better, but I'm not sure. MC clock. I don't know, man. I haven't had an issue with it on the 3070s and the 3060 Ti's. I think you can push them pretty far, but I don't know how I feel about the 3070 Ti's pushing the memory. Let's actually do that real quick. Let's push the memory on the 3070 Ti's, and let's see what I end up with. Yeah, it seems like it is. I just was kind of... Rondi, I'm trying to lower the power on him, and it's not really working. I guess... Rondi, what if I lock the memory clock? Do you think that would matter? I don't think that would matter, right? Oops. Like, locking the memory clock wouldn't matter, would it? Sorry, I gotta remote into this shell. I want to see where it's at. Let's see. If anybody else has any suggestions with the 3070 Ti, please let me know. Or like I said, I think the 3080 and the 3090s would pretty much act the same way as the 3070 Ti. Yeah, you don't think we can get it lower, though? I don't know. I'd like to get it lower, but it doesn't look like it. All right, do you guys want to move... Do you guys want to move to the 4070 or the 4060 Ti's now? We can do that, or we can move to the 4070 Ti's, or we can go to another GPU. I can do... what can I do? 3070, 3060 Ti. I can do all the 40 series. Except for a 4090 because it's in my regular bench, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just wanted to lower it, but I see what you're saying. The MSI one is just power hungry. All right, well we'll leave it here, I guess, for now. These are my final 3070 Ti settings right there. Let's move to. I have BC 160s. I have AMD rigs we can play with, but I don't know if I'm comfortable playing with those right now. I think I'm gonna go to the 40 series right now. What do you guys think? Do you want to do 4060 Ti or BC 160? Crank the 7 to max clocks. 60 mega hash sounds about right. 60%. Yeah, all right, we'll do 4060 Ti. I think, so my 4060 Ti prediction is that they're going to get about, I got to find this rig. So I got two 4060 Ti's attached to a 3900X, so I'll take it off Zephyr. I feel like they're going to get around 40? Not 40. No, not 40. They're going to get like 30. 30 would be my guess. All right, so we're going to clock these things at... We're going to go up to 5. We're going to do a core lock of 2400. Memory clock. 4090. Give me a sec. I forget what you clock these things at memory wise. Base boost. I could do 2500. I can do 56. I can actually do 5600 XTs after this, but if I crash it, I'll just turn it off and mess with it later. I'm working on my 4060 Ti. I'm not actually sure what to put the memory at, so give me a second. Let me look at my... what do I have it at? Lock, memory, clock. All right, we're going to do the memory at like... we'll do 1200 to start with. This is my... all right, hold on. What is this? This is... Sorry, give me a sec. 3070. This is 3060 Ti. So we're gonna drop this down. We're gonna go. This is 40 series. This is the 4060 Ti. Let's run this update. And all right, I'm gonna give you my 4060 Ti my 4060 Ti rig now. Yeah. Oops, I don't want to share all this info. That's not fun. Give me a second. Here we go. Sorry, I'm trying to... Here, let me minimize this window. Just give me a sec. Oops. Whoops. You're going to see it. It don't matter. Let me get this for you again. Damn. This is hard to do. Alright, here we go. Alright, these are both Gigabyte 4070 Ti's. 4060 Ti's, I'm sorry. So this is them on iron now. I gotta update the miner, so you gotta give me a second. So just give me a second. What's going on, everybody? Ultruck, your BC160s are getting 40 mega hash at 94 watts on the software. Is that about right? What do they get, like 57 on ETH? Right? Yeah, it's probably right. Thanks, Doug. It was good seeing you, man. No problem. I hope you guys have a great day too. And we're getting poured on down here. It's getting poured on. All right, so this is upgrading. I'll probably do this for, I don't know, maybe another 45 minutes. Basically till I've got something that comes up. Sorry, I was just reading a text. I'm having a debate with a bunch of people on Twitter about Helldivers 2 and GPU hash rates, or not hash rates, GPU FPS. It's funny being like that miner and gaming channel. I kind of cross both realms. All right, let's see if this updated. Did it upgrade? Come on. All right, it's up. Let's see how this sucker does. All right, what are we thinking? 4060 Ti hash rate. I'm going to type it in here so you see it. Will be about 30, I think, is my guess. But I think it's going to be like 70 to 75 watts. If it ever starts. I wonder if I crashed it. Do we think I crashed it, those settings? I don't think so, right? Let's see. Yeah. Oops. No flooding yet. I also live on a hill, so I'm kind of lucky. All right, I got to lower the core clock from 500. It's probably got to be like 450, I think. CMP 38X. Rondi, that's a 1660 Super, right? Right? Because I got a whole rig of 1660 Supers I could put on it. Just out of curiosity. Alright, let's see if I don't crash it. Yeah, I'm on a hill, so it's not quite as bad. ETED. I can't pronounce anything. So, thank you for bearing with me, guys. Oh, what? Sorry, my OBS is being dumb. I should try to cover that up a little bit. Make this a little bigger for you guys. Or not. Maybe I gotta make it a little... Sorry for moving the window around. I'm trying to get it to fit with the watts. Here we go. So the CMP 170s are crushing it, from what I've heard. I know someone with a CMP farm. All right, I gotta go in here. I gotta go into the miner. Something's not right. I probably borked something, if we're being honest. Let's look real quick. What did I screw up? Fish hash, Zill. I don't think I screwed up anything, but I'm gonna remote into the miner real quick because these are not behaving. I'll do 1660 Supers in a minute. I've got a rig of them. Let me remote into this and see what's wrong. CUDA error, my overclocks are too high. So I wonder... Alright, so it's saying my overclocks are too high. So I wonder if it's... This is weird. What would be too high? Let's go 400. I don't think the offset is too high. Oh, is it working now? Is it working? No, it's not working. It's weird. It showed that it was working. No problem, Jock Miner. I'll try the 1660s after the 4060 Ti's. I've got a whole rig of them on solo mining Nexa right now, and I haven't done all dog crap. LOL miner support. Hey man, I am using Rigel. I apologize. Rigel clocks are the same. Reduce the clocks on the 4060. Yeah, that's the 60 Ti's. That's kind of where I'm at right now. All right, I think they're up. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we're up. We're up and running. That was what it was. That's a bummer. Sometimes it lets you push it high. All right, everything is coming up. No crashes. So so if your TIs are giving you an issue, try lowering the memory. Lower the memory clock. Or you could lower the. Wait. Yeah, you should definitely lower the memory clock. I'm up and running. It looks like. Yep. So 20. Oof. A little bit worse than I thought. 25 mega hash. I mean, they don't use a lot of power though, but these LOL, I'll definitely check you out. I kind of have an affinity for Regal Miner. I'm just being honest, but I'll try it. Core 4080 core. So I'll try, Michael. I'll try my 4080 in a little bit. But this is not bueno. Also, it is another issue when you put a very high core offset and your memory bandwidth is reduced. Okay, so said, all right, so this is what I'm running on the 4060 Ti. Let me check my. This is 400. Okay, so he's saying my core offset is messing with my memory bandwidth. So let's go down to 200 on the offset. Thanks, LOL miner support. That makes sense. I noticed that on the 30 series as well, but 30 series isn't the 40 series. Let's see. For the 40 series, LOL miner? Let's see what we get. All right, there. Let me make sure that it's not being dumb. Yeah, it looks like everything's good so far. So, still building the DAG. I don't miss the DAG building. Don't miss that at all. All right. They didn't really change much. Actually, let's do this. Let me take off the offset completely. I'm just going to remove the offset completely and see what it does. Because I did that with the 3070s or the 3060 Ti's and it really cranked up the power. So let's just get rid of the offset totally. See if I can get these things up to 30. Hey, Arcs, what's going on, buddy? Interesting. LOL, I maybe I should start lowering it on my 3070 Ti's, but I kind of got them in a spot where I didn't hate them. Let's see, what do we got here? So I took the offset off completely. Bet you it's going to go up to like 100 to 120 watts, but it'll probably use more power. No, it didn't. What? Wow. It just used more power for no reason. It's bugged, but so it just used more power for no reason. Huh. All right, so lowering the offset is so taking away the offset is bad. What'd I do? There we go. So I don't know. Let's take it down to 100. You want to do negative on the memory? Or on the, sorry, negative on the offset? Hey, LOL miner, put your miner link in here for everybody to try out too. Shout out for your help on this, by the way. So definitely link your miner here so people can try it out. Let's see. I'll leave that there. I'll go check it on this. So you want me to do negative 502, huh? I guess that's what we did on the ETH days. My clocks are right here. Are they not big enough? Here. I thought they were pretty big enough to see. Herbie Service, can you not see my clocks on here? Right here on this window. I mean, fuck it. Let's try 502. All right. Sorry, it looks like I had an internet spike. Let's see what it says. It's definitely using more power. Oh, one of them crashed? Nope, they're using a ton more power, but I don't see the hash rate going up. So I don't like using a power level, LOL miner. I'd rather regulate it from the offset. Alright, so let's lower the memory clock then. Let's try it. Let's take his word for it. Alright, we're going to go to... Man, it's like relearning. So it's like relearning. Yeah, that makes sense for the 40 series, the bandwidth limit. Because these definitely overclock different than the 30 series. And I have the 30 series exactly where I want them. So that is totally reasonable. Alright, let's see. Here, I'll show it to you right here. Yeah, it's garbage. It's 128-bit. Yeah, see, it's Garbo. Alright, let's see what these things are getting now. So it actually ended up getting us less. I mean, it uses less power, but it uses more power. So LOL miner, this is actually using more power than before. Maybe if I adjust the offset to, let's try, instead of negative, right? Let's do 125 like the 3060 Ti. Well, yeah, I mean, I knew that was the problem. Nobody said it wasn't. I'm just trying to figure out what the best it can do is. I'm not going to put it. Oh, 900 was the core lock. Oh. All right, let's try that. Let's go back to 1000 memory, 900 on the core lock. All right, that's my fault. I thought you were talking about memory. Don't worry about it. You're helping me out. So let's do this. We're going to go 1000 on the memory. Everybody's kind of learning right now, so we're good. We're good. No, you're good, man. It's all good. Seriously, I just appreciate you in here hanging out. Yeah, the 4060 Ti is probably gonna suck in this. I actually want to see how it dual mines or triple mines because the 3070 is a power hungry bastard triple mining. It's really rough actually. Like LOL, I don't know if you've tried the 3070 triple mining. So I've been trying Pyram hash. You can get you can definitely max out the GPU, but you're going to use like 200 watts. What? Take the lock clock. You don't too high? Oh, yeah, it is too no, it's not too high. Oh, crap. I misread you. I'm so sorry. I'm wrong. Okay, I misread you. You said the core clock, not the offset. All right. I apologize. That's me. I was wrong. Yeah. That's wrong. So we're going to try this. Yeah, that's my fault. So you don't need to do reboots on the 37 on Nvidia rigs, but I'll do it anyway. Hey, real quick, while we're waiting, do you guys want to see how bad the 3070 is? No, it'll take 2 seconds. But I'm going to get an update on I have one 3970 on a test bench, and it's cranking out 160 watts to get 20 mega hash of iron and 4 gigahash of Husat. That's crazy. So you could do so I did start putting a power limit on dual mining. The good thing about dual, I did put a power limit on it because it's a little wild. But I have a PDM on it too, so I can monitor it. But I definitely especially if you have 3070s on single 8-pin, I definitely wouldn't push them. Yeah, you're right. I guess I only dual mine on my 4060 Ti's. I don't really single mine on them on the bigger 40 series. So I guess that's probably why it was so thrown off. Let's go back to that test bench and see how it looks. Oh, we're in a ZIL window. Hey, ZIL settings are good. You might be right. LOL. We got perfect ZIL settings. Look at that. About what we were going to get at 72 watts. So I would... Maybe 25 is all we're getting, actually, if these are my ZIL settings. Because they should get about 40... They should get about 40 mega hash on ETH, right? So maybe 25 is really all you're going to get. Yeah, maybe you're not getting any more than 25. Maybe that's it. So we'll wait till the ZIL window goes off. Hey man, I didn't say you're bad. I like what I like. I'm not gonna lie about it. I mean, I really like Rigel Miner, but LOL is pretty good too. Like, link your miner here for everybody to use. No, I'm serious. Link your miner here, and I'll definitely have to DM you. Hold on. Sorry, give me a sec. Uh-oh. I wonder if I broke it. No, I don't think I broke it. Let's see if the ZIL window's over. Yeah, I mean, 25 at about 75. It looks like the max we're going to get with your... I mean, your settings aren't bad. Yeah, I think this is it. I mean, I don't... I think it rotates on the miner depending on what the miners develop. But you got to remember, people find the software they like and they just use it because they can go through it and edit commands and stuff easily. I really wish. So one thing I do wish is I wish rigel, BZ, LOL. I wish you would all use the same commands. I get why you don't, but I wish you would. CMPs are on rigel because... Yeah, my CMPs are actually on rigel, and it's annoying because I have them paired with other stuff, and it makes it a little funky. Like LOL, I really wish you guys all had the same commands. There's no reason for them to be different. I think, if we're being honest, right, I think people don't switch because they hate having to relearn the commands. Yeah, Saffron, we know it was going to have lower. I was just trying to see if I could get it higher. All right, you guys want to play with 1660 supers now, I guess? I did do the 30 series, Saffron. I did the 30... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Who let Lick in? Get out of here, Lick. Out, out, out. He's going to give me so much shit. This will be fun. Just going to get a bunch of shit. You guys want to do a 5,000 series? I've got one. I've got a, I got a 5,000 series rig. I'm probably going to break it. I'm going to need help with the overclocks. Here. Let's do a 5,000 series rig. Here's the thing. I'm not that good with overclocking them. I mean, I'm not bad with them, but here's what I've got. You guys are going to have to show me what I need to do for these. I'll do the 5,000 series. Give me 5600 XT settings. I don't know. That's what we tried. It was like ETH days, the negative core offset. It seemed to use a little less power than not. No, I don't have the timings on these. I mean, they're all BIOS modded, and it's a pretty good BIOS mod, but I don't have timings on them. These are Kapow. These are on Kapow, and I've got them really working really well on Kapow. Yeah, Herbie, it's still annoying to have to switch out and learn all the different miner. It's really annoying to have to learn all the different miner commands. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, I guess I could theoretically just use ETH settings, right? Oh boy, I'm scared. All right, let's stop the miner. This is going to be a bloodbath. Whatever, I'm home. I can go in there and fix it. You don't think I should be using ETH settings? All right, let's try it. For 5600 XT, you said... Yeah, I'm going to have to take a picture of these because I'm going to need these at a later point. When I go back to Kapow. Alright, let's save this. $25 with a 5600 XT. Alright, so, what do you have the memory clock at? 898. So it's the same thing. What is the core? 1215. Which one is my 5700? What do you think the core for a 5700 XT is? Let's try it. Why not? You know more than I do on this. You can see all the settings right here on these, so we'll try it. Saffron, here are my 3070 settings. Here, take a look. I have them dialed in pretty good. Pretty good. Let's try these voltages and see if they don't hate me. Right? So I'm using... I don't even know what miner. I think I'm using BZ miner for the AMD ones. All right, I think I don't want to play with the controller voltages, just the core voltage. And oh, you can see my. All right, so we're gonna just play with that. We're gonna stop the miner. I need to make a flight sheet for this. Let's see, duplicate, and then we'll just change it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. LOL, does yours work? Does yours work with Navi? Because I'll have to get your miner. Because I don't have a miner for this. Here, let's flight sheet, unseat, overview, update. All right, we're using LOL miner for the navies. Flight sheet, overview. Just only update to 1.86. All right, well, we're going to try it now. We're going to use LOL miner flight sheet for these. Iron, hero. I'm setting a flight sheet, so give me a second, guys. Select miner, LOL, zil. Do I need to use any commands for Red Panda? What are you doing? What's up, man? Panda, what's going on? Let's see. BZ is really different. Like, BZ is crazy different. Do I need any other commands for this? So. Create flight sheet. Yeah, it has fish hash in here. Yeah, it already says it. We're good. So let's go back to my Navi. Is it updated? Yeah, it's updated. All right. Let's see how rough it is. Let's see, flight sheet, edit. You said 1.86. That's the latest. I have it on 1.86. All right. It's running. Let's see what is he telling me? All right, let's see. Someone just complained that I don't own a working Radeon 7. Feel free to send me one. If somebody wants me to get one working. All right. This is the 3070s in case anybody wants to see it. I'm still trying to get these navies to work. Hold on, something's up. Panda, I was trying iron plus all of the other coins. They're all kind of crazy. Let's see. I'm trying to get into the hive shell. All right. It looks like I'm in. Let's find out. Let's find out why these things hate me. What's wrong? Hey, LOL. It's telling me dual mining mode requires ETH hash. Hold on. Maybe I messed up something in the flight sheet. It's not loading the flight sheet. I probably screwed something up. So LOL, it's not letting me dual mine with fish hash. It's saying, this is what it's saying. I'll just take out Zil for now to get it working. But FYI, that's what that is saying. You need to... Here, I'll try it in a second. Let me just get this working. Let's just see if it works. And then I'll go back and change it. Alright, it looks like it's up. Cool. It's up. It's building the data. It's building the DAG. Let's see. Oh, Rondi's so nice. Rondi saved my ass on the 4070 Supers when I couldn't get it going with the flight sheet and the drivers. Rondi found the right drivers. Rondi, you're the man. Huh. Looks like I'm getting about 27 mega hash. At the miner. What are you guys showing for 5600 XTs? Does anybody mind with 5700 XTs yet? You can see what I'm getting. Um, 23 mega hash. Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't overclock the what? Oh my god, I didn't overclock the memory, just the voltage. Huh. That's hilarious. Listen, I'm going to be the first to admit I am no Navi 1 expert. First to admit that I'm not the best with Navi 1. Well, I guess that means I need to reboot it, right? Or I need to restart the miner? Let's restart the miner. All right, we're going to do... We lowered everything. Yeah, I restarted the miner. Yeah, I mean, so if this is the case, and iron becomes, like, really profitable, I mean... Yeah, I mean, these things are way better than a 4060 Ti for this. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Alright, it's building the DAG. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's a total no-brainer. I mean, the 4060 Ti is not good in fish hash. I wonder how I could test the other 40 series, but let's play with Navi 1 for now. I do have a whole 6000 series rig, but I would guess that the 6000 series is probably crap for Navi. So like all right, so that would be my guess is... All right, so let's see what we're at. It should refresh. Okay. It should go up a little more, I think. Yeah, I Panda, you're... Wow, well, yeah, in this one instance, Panda, I wouldn't buy the 5700 XT, though. The 5600 XT is what I'd get. So much cheaper. It's like half the price right now. Yeah, CMP. Um, so it looks like these things are settling down. LOL, what do you think about these settings? And Rondi and Lick. Panda, what are you talking about? I don't care about Panda. I don't care. Like, this is one coin it's not good on. Not one. It's one coin. And I still have mostly 3070s anyway. Alright, so this isn't bad. I mean, Navi 1, it's not bad at all, actually. But it's like a 40 series. It's like... This is like a... It's like the same as a 4060 Ti. I'm going to start dual mining on the 4060 Ti. I bet you it's probably better than the 3070. Alright, well that's cool. Maybe I'll leave it on iron for a bit. Get it off Kapow. Alright, we'll try the dual setting. So, alright, let's try it. So in the flight sheet, I'm going to put Zill. And move it to K1, which is my favorite pool. I mean, you're not wrong though, Panda. Did you see my 4060 Ti? It did really, really bad. The only thing I'm messing with right now on these will be iron and Zill. I feel like the settings would be the same, right? Never mind. Never mind. Can't do Zill. Come on, LOL Miner. Make it work. Make Zill happen. Zill for the people. Alright, we're going to leave this where it is. Do we want to try the 6000 series? I feel like the 6000 series will be shit. And it's a waste of time. I have a Navi rig with one 6000 series card from every one. So do we I'm sure the 6900 XT is going to be garbage, right? It's probably going to be like 200 watts. It's probably going to be like 200 watts, and it's going to be like 30 hash. Or no, it's going to be like 40 hash. It's going to be like a bad 3070. You need that custom. You can do it, LOL miner. Be the AMD miner that we don't have. Yeah, it's going to be 40 mega hash, and it's going to be a shitty 3070. Yeah, that seems right, Lick. It just seems like a waste of time. All right, I'll play with the 1660 Supers now, but I feel like that's just going to be meh, too. But, all right, here's my 1660 Supers. They are currently solo mining Nexa, but let's move them to iron. People want to see it. Let's give the people what they want. All right. 1660 Super. I only have 12 of them. This is all I have for 1660s. 1660 Super. We're going to probably get like 20 mega hash would be my guess. What do we need these to be at? What do we need 1660 Super? I forget how to overclock these things. I got to make a new flight sheet. Give me a second. These are currently solo mining Nexa. We're going to go with... I got to update the mine. Let me update them real quick. You guys got a recommendation on what I should make the settings for these? I I don't really know. So what would we do, like... What would we do? I'm just kind of playing with numbers. Yeah. All right. Cause it's oh yeah. Cause this is the Hynix ones. No, I unbios modded these because they suck for everything else. I guess I could re-BIOS mod one of them real quick, right? And put that crazy BIOS in and compare them. No, but I unbios. These are all Hynix minus the one. I did unbios mod all of them. They'd probably do a little better if I did. Let's just try it. So, I don't know. Let's do, Alright, so we're gonna do iron. We're gonna go hero miners. I don't know. Let's just do... I'm gonna change all these settings. These aren't what I'm using, guys, by the way. So core offset, core offset or core lock, negative 502, right? Memory 700. Okay. I honestly don't remember any of this stuff. I haven't overclocked a 1660 Super for Ethan forever. All right, you said, remember, negative 5,000 on the memory offset. Memory offset, negative 5,000, not core offset. That's right. I remember now. What is it? Negative 502. What do we do for the core? Yeah, it's memory offset. Core... lock. You said 1,000 for the core lock? Or no, what about the offset? Oh my god. It's been like 2 years, right? It's been over 2 years since ETASH. So core lock, I don't know. 100? Oh, 90. Okay, cool. I was not totally off. Alright, so we're going to go with these settings. Let's run it. And... Zil. I can dual mine this with Zil. Yeah. Let's, let me make sure this is all set. Alright, I think... we are good. Yeah. I mean, you can basically, like, people want to see this stuff, but you can, your guys are right. You can basically kind of tell where everything's going to land at this point. Panda, what time is it? Like 10 o'clock? Actually, Panda, what time are you streaming at? Because I'll definitely get off before that. Alright, so let's see what this is going to do. They were on Nexapow, and now they're not. Let's remote into this. Alright. I'm going to share this in this iron one more time. Just so people can see what we're doing. If anybody DM me, I'll try to get to you afterwards. Whoops. That was wrong. Let's see what we got. All right, it let me in. Let's see. All right, let me refresh this. Hold on, I'm having an issue. It was working. Hold on, it says it's working. Give me a second. There's the issue. All right, I got it working. Give me 1 second. Apologies. So Lick is really good at streaming. Or sorry, at overclocking. He kind of just gives me like everything I've learned. It's from Lick. He's amazing at overclocking. Panda, just DM me on Discord when you're ready to start, and I can, I'll probably call it in like, I don't know, 30 minutes. Let me know when because I've been streaming for like, how long have I been streaming? I don't even know. Give me a second. Where is it? Doesn't show me. Oh, I've been streaming for about an hour and a half, so I'll get off. When you're ready, Panda, I'll jump on. Or I'll jump off. All right, let's see. Let's refresh this. Hold on. I think it's working. Give me a sec. Is it working? Yeah. All right. So it's about like 2022. I'll go for another 30 minutes max. Change the 700 to 7,000. Okay. All right, I'll change it. Let's try that. Give me a second. 7,000. Thank you, LOL, for that. Let's go ahead and change it. 7,000. Interesting. Why 7,000? I'm gonna blow up my 1660 supers. All right. It's LOL, or it's Regal, but you should check out LOL too, since LOL support is helping me here. I'm gonna put a link in the stream. I'm gonna edit this probably, and because this is like a really good video, I'm gonna edit this live stream and just turn it into a video, because I was gonna do how to mine, but we're covering like everything here. 1660 supers or GDDR6? Really? Are you sure? Now I gotta go check this out. It's not that I don't believe you. I'm just surprised. They're really GDDR6? What? No shit. Wow. LOL Miner with the win again. You learn something new every day. I've looked stupid about 16 times on the stream already. Well, shows you what I know. Jesus. You guys are making me look dumb. Oh, come on, what's wrong with the miner? Come on, what's wrong? It should be, it's mining. All right, it's up. It's getting going, I guess. I mean, that looks about what you'd expect, right? I'm going to have to try. All right, LOL. Here. We're going to, after I do the 1660 supers, we're going to do a comparison. You're going to help me with your miner. We're going to get your miner set up, and I'm going to compare it to Rigel miner on the same exact rigs, because I got a bunch of rigs that are exactly the same. This is what we're doing. Ha. Arcs. It does say it. I just... Look, you think you know something, and you kind of just assume, and you just take it for granted. Alright, so the Hynix ones are obviously better. Look at that. 20... Do you guys see that on here? Nope, I have this in the way. Do you guys see that on here? 20 point... Let me move my head out of the way, too. You guys see that? 20.99 to 18.98. All right, so we're gonna do LOL and Rigel miner comparison in a second. Does anyone have any questions about fish hash? I mean, it looks okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave the 1660 supers on it for a minute. You think I can get this up higher? So if I BIOS modded them, right, they'd get like 33, right? They get about 33 with the Hynix BIOS mod. So I could get maybe 23 or 24, right? Hynix BIOS mod would get like 24-ish, right? Wow, you think you could get 26 with the BIOS mod? So you're telling me that 1660 Supers will be better than 5600 XTs and 4060 Ti's with the BIOS mod? For Iron? Huh. Do you guys think I should BIOS mod one real quick? You don't get that high. I was getting like 35. Here, you want me to BIOS mod one of these real quick? I have it somewhere. Let me see if... Here, let's BIOS mod one. Alright, well... I mean, they're all the same. So, all the PNYs are the same. I kind of want to BIOS mod them now. I mean, I do one. So, you could get... Like, if you had... I had one that was doing 35. The rest were like 33 to 34. But they were like unstable. The thing with the Lick is saying something. The thing with the BIOS mod. And you also have to do, you can't do negative timings with the BIOS mod, right? Like you can't do for the memory clock, you can't do negative 502, right? Yeah, it was pretty unstable. And like when you try to mine on core algorithms, the BIOS mod sucks. Like you don't get accurate power readings and it was just a pain in the ass. And I was getting less hash. But damn, this isn't bad actually. Like 1660 supers and the 5600 XTs could be like the goats of Iron. Let's look at my 5600. Let's look at my Navi rig again. Is it still stable? Yeah, it's still on. 20-minute uptime. Damn. All right. So, yeah, that might be a video. All right, so here's what we're going to do now. I mean, Seb did a really good video on that. All right. LOL, I'm going to set up a flight sheet with your miner. Can you give me... I'm going to go back to the 1660s. All right, LOL, we're going to do a comparison. Let's get a flight sheet set up with your miner. All right. Let me get a flight sheet. So, LOL, give me my overclocks for the 3070s in your miner code. Give me these overclocks in your code so it makes it easy for me to make a flight sheet. I'm gonna make a flight sheet on LOL miner real quick. Code Iron, select wallet, select pool. Can I not mine Zil with Iron though on this as well? Because that's a bummer if you're not gonna, because Rigel lets me mine Iron and Zil. LOL miner. Let's try it. Let's see if you prevent me from doing it. That'll make me sad. No, I mean, parameters. Sorry, I meant parameters. There we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. All right, let's do this. Zil. All right, I'm going to get my flight sheet up right now. All right. Let's create this flight sheet. Thank you for everybody who liked, by the way. And smash that like button, please. Helps get this out there. And I'm excited. This is going to be a really, really good video. This is going to make... I don't have to film a video now. I just got to edit the timestamps. All right, let's go to, we'll go to this octo miner, right? This one. This one. Yeah, this is a good octo miner to do this on. All right, LOL miner. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Let's compare your settings and mine. I'd be curious. Yeah, give me your settings and I'll run yours and then I'll run mine and then I'll run yours. Oh, mother effer. I don't think I updated this one. Give me a second. I gotta upgrade real quick. Yeah, I'm always up for comparisons. Let's find out which one is better. Because if yours is better, I'm going to yours. All right, I'm updating this octominer. All right, so that's rigel settings. All right, so or not, it's LOL miner. I mean, all right, so let's. Here, this is your recommended ones. Why is this being dumb? Give me a second. All right, let's. This is the LOL miner recommended. 3070 overclocks. All right, so let's go to what octominer is this? Okay. Whoops. All right. We're gonna use my settings first. Let me copy these in here so people can see them. And then I'm going to go scroll down to yours and we're going to compare them. All right, let's see. And then once Panda, we'll do this probably till the end of the stream. And then when Panda tells me he's ready, I'm going to jump back to him. Well, I'm going to send everybody his way. All right, let's see what's going on. I think you don't have Zil support, right? I'm assuming you don't have iron plus Zil, right? Yeah. All right, that's a bummer. So LOL miner, you really got to fix that. I mean that respectfully. We need iron and Zil. Like that for me would be a no-go because that's what I'm a big Zil miner. So like you telling me that I can't mine Zil with my 3070s is a big deal and probably would prevent me from using your miner even if it's better at iron. Oh, you have it with a custom miner? Okay. Well, that's good. As long as you can do it, I will that's honestly that's a big deal for me. All right. I'm Yeah, so I actually remember that. So I think it was Carlson. You guys had the best Carlson miner for a while, and you guys were the only ones that you could duel on Carlson. I think I remember you had to use a custom miner. Yeah, please do because it will be the reason that I would tell everybody not to use your miner, and I definitely don't want to do that because you guys seem awesome, and I don't want to like tell someone not to use your product. All right, what are we at? Why are these settings so... Okay, hold on. I think it's... All right, it's getting better. Just got to refresh it again. Or it was getting better. Give me a second. There we go. Well, it's improving. So I'm looking at it in the miner right now. And it's getting to about 37, 38. So let me refresh it one more time. Well, let me move my big head out of the way. Auto switch, huh? Why aren't you going up higher? It says it in the miner it's going up higher. Average speed is like 38 mega hash. I guess it's just taking forever to catch up. This is annoying. Here, let me show you guys the miner. Because it's showing 38. Yeah, I'm in the console. It's showing it's about 38. 37.99, 38, 38. I'm just waiting for it to refresh in here so I can show you the... Oh, it's going up. So let me refresh this. Yeah, the console looks good. So just give it a second, guys. I mean, it's ETH hash. It kind of has to like... Alright, so 38. Okay, alright, so Rigel's using a lot less watt. Or, I mean, LOL is using a lot less watts. Okay. A lot less watts, wow. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, the watts are important. You're using a lot less. Here, let's look at my... This is what I have on Rigel Miner. You can see my Rigel Miner settings. I mean, it's using more watts than... And then you can see the LOL Miner settings. Well, maybe not that much more, but it's definitely saving me a little bit of watts. Take your time, Panda. I'll stay on for 20 more minutes. That works for me. Alright, so we're going to go to... So let's check out Rigel Miner's settings. Or not Rigel, sorry. Let's check out LOL settings that he wanted me to use. Alright, so we're going to move to these ones. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see it, right? Here, let me... I don't know why it doesn't let me make them any bigger. Alright, so let's go with the... Let's check these settings now. So... We're getting about 38... At about 110. It's pretty close. So let's check out their settings and see if they're better than mine. Oh. That's right. I have to split the memory in half, right? Or I have to split the core lock in. Which one is the one I have to split in half? Oh. Is my memory wrong? Wait, I have to double my memory, right? So I have to do... So I have to do 2800. My bads. That's my fault. Here, let's go back to this. This is wrong. So give it a second. We're going to do this. We're going to change this one more time. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it out. That's my bads. I just forgot to double the memory. So let me... Give me a second. It's probably going to restart the miner. Yeah, so just give me 1 second. We're going to see what this looks like. So that was an unfair comparison. That was my fault. You think? No, I'll be fine with 300 core. With 300 offset? I use that all the time. Uh-oh, hold on. Might be an issue. No, I think I'm good. Alright, so it looks like when I change the memory to what it's supposed to be, we get 41 on everything. But it's telling me, it's giving me a hardware error. Potential hardware error. Alright, so the memory, you're right. So I'm going to have to change the core. So I guess I thought I didn't have to do that. So we're going to have to go... You mean increase the core or lower? Like, so when you say increase the core, you mean like 270? Or like higher than 300. Because I'm getting a bunch of errors. I'm getting a ton of hardware errors. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we'll go down to 270. So I'm probably going to end up at rigel miner settings anyway. No, probably not. But let's just see. Yeah, that's what I thought, Lick. It'll use less watts. Probably get me. Wonder if it'll use less. All right, it's up. Let's check. Let's check. All right, well, Panda, I'm not staying on that long, so I'm gonna probably get off in about 20 minutes. Once we do a comparison between LOL, I'm gonna jump off. But this has been super helpful. Speed Target, what's up? This has been a great stream. You probably want to watch it. We've really hold on. Error in allocating memory. So do I need to raise the core? I got error in allocating memory. So lower the memory, I guess. Sorry, Speed Target. Thanks for tuning in. This has been actually a really good really good stream. All right, so I don't know. Do I lower the memory? Okay, so you want me to raise the... Yeah, but they were running it just fine before. Like, it was running it in rigel. All right, well, I guess I'm lowering it then. Let's just do 300. And we'll do 26, I guess. This is a different miner. And some of these 3070s are beat to shit. Yeah, Speed, I think 38 at 100 watts is fine. I think you're good. I'd be happy at 38 at 100 watts. It floating around 100 to 110, 38 to 41. Problem is, so LOL, it's funny. Like, most people here probably don't even remember how to mine ETH hash. Hell, I don't even remember how to do it. I mean, I do a little bit because of Zill. Core clock not applied. Some of these GPUs didn't get the offset applied. Huh. The epoch is the problem. This is why Regal created it without offset in the memory. That's interesting. So you're saying that there's an issue when you make the DAG? Because I'm getting errors now too. Okay, so I need to lower this again. Huh. So probably need to go to... Here, let's do this, right? We're gonna try LOL miners just to see what he gets. Because he said these are what they recommend. And something's up with my sheet with LOL. This is really interesting what he's saying about rigel miner. Whoa, errors out the wazoo. What? Hold on. All right, it's not. I'm still getting errors with your settings. I don't think I would mine in Windows, but that's just me. I don't think I'd mine in Windows at all. But, you know, Like I said, just my opinion. What? I lost one. What? That's weird. Huh. Sorry, I was looking at something else. I have to check something when I get off here with my cubic miners. It's being weird. What's going on, R3A? Oh, it's not negative. It's a good idea, like T-Rex. Um, huh. Sorry, I was just reading the chat and reading something with my cubic miner. I'm checking out this hash rate on it's still generating the DAG. So LOL, will you be doing something similar to what Rigel did? Hey man, I CPU mine in Windows. I love it. It actually is better. I mean, I like it better than Hive because it's cheaper. And I can use my sweet, sweet, sweet coolers on it, which don't work in Hive. Okay, this is weird. I think it froze? Starting mining. I think it froze with your settings. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, this is weird. I'm going to restart the miner. This is really weird. Rigel, or LOL, do you have any ideas for your settings? Speed target, that's awesome. I really, really, really like those coolers, man. They make your life so much easier. And no R3, I don't mess with Solana. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know anything about it. I restarted the miner. I think it's frozen. Well, I mean, it's one of those things where you just do it when you can. I mean, yeah, it costs $45 a cooler. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be a GPU crash. Here, I'll reboot the rig. I could try it in another one. I've got another one that's working just fine. But you sure those settings are correct? Right? That I have posted up there? Because I'll put it in another Octo miner and we'll try it. Yeah, none of so that Octo was working fine with the Rigel miner settings I had. So let's try this one too. We'll swap this one over. I got a few of them. It's all right. Okay. Let's go. Let's switch this one to. Hold on one second. Give me a minute. I'm gonna put this one. Give me a second. I gotta find my iron sheets. I have so many flight sheets now. It's kind of annoying. Yes, this is the one I want for that one. Right? Yeah. Bear with me. Alright, so now we're going back to 2. It looks like your settings are working on this one. Maybe there's something wrong with the miner. Hold on, let me double check. Let me go in here. Is this LOL? No. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm trying your settings. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure I have this all right. Hold on. I'm just closing out all these other. Oh, I just want to try this other miner out. Really is the big thing. That's rigel. Where's? Did I not try this one? Here. All right. What is 2? All right, I put another one on it. Give me a sec. I'm gonna remote into this one. What was this one? I moved this one to it, so it looks pretty stable. Give me a sec. So I have some of these annoying Zotac blower cards in here, so the results might be a little weird. I'm remoting into this one now. This one actually has been annoying on some other algorithms, and I've had some issues with this one. But it looks like everything's good here. It looks pretty stable actually. Your settings look good. Hold on, let me see which cards are being a problem. Let me just refresh this. This doesn't surprise me. Some of these cards are annoying, especially these Zotac blower ones. They just use more power. This looks good. I don't see any issues with your settings. Like maybe it was my settings that were the problem. I wonder why. LOL, what do you think about this? It looks pretty good. What do you think? Looks about the same as rigel. The only thing is you have to get your you gotta get your stuff together with dual mining. That's my issue. So like this is LOL and well, hold on, let me find a rigel one. This is LOL 2. Actually, I've got 2 on LOL. Let's see how this one looks. I put 2 of them on. Let's go back to this one. Looks pretty reasonable. Yeah, I'm leaving iron with basically everything after this. Maybe not the 5600 rig. I'll wait for that because it's not like it's making much money on Kapow anyway. But I don't know. Maybe, and I don't want to change the settings, so maybe I'll leave that one. Yeah, that one looks good. Let me compare that to this one. I think your settings are pretty similar, if we're being honest. Let's look. So this is rigel right here. This is rigel miner. Let's look at LOL. Ignore the big cards because some of those cards are not that good. Let's go down to the second octa. There's some better ones in here. These ones are better. Huh. It's definitely, I think it's a little more efficient, actually. Yeah, rigel, you definitely are a little more efficient, but you can't, or I mean, LOL is definitely a little more efficient, but you can't mine Zill. All right, so do we want to talk about anything else? Do we want to talk about anything else before I end the stream? I think the biggest thing that I would want to say is what Lick said. Basically, the block time is too long right now, and it's not worth mining it yet. Yeah, take your time, man. Take your time. I'm getting off iron after this stream anyway. Like I'm not staying on it. Maybe just with the 5600Xs because I don't want to change all the settings on them. They're stable and I don't feel like crashing them. But I'm probably going to pull everything else off of it right now until the block time gets fixed. Zill approaching. Well, so listen, find me at Zill. Zill is not. I mean, Zill is going to be at end of life, right? But here's the thing you got to understand. Someone's going to fork it, just like they forked Caspa. And there's going to be tons of forks. Yeah, right? AMD is going to probably kick everybody's ass on the iron right now. At least for the memory ones. I'll probably move my BC 160s there. Someone asked for iron jackknife. If you look at these 3070 Ti settings on Rigel, I think if you apply them to iron or to the 3090, I think it'll work. I would probably do something like this for the 3090. Start there. Yeah, but here's the thing, Speed. If you make a flight sheet, you just change back. Like I'm going back to everything I was mining before for 24 hours. It's not. It takes me 2 seconds to change. So, what? I'm not answering you, Drew. I'm not taking your trolley bait. Be gone, troll. Be gone. Okay, so to wrap up the stream, I don't think iron's worth mining right now, and I'm going to make a short about why it's not worth mining. I'm going to link it to this video. Don't mine iron for 24 hours or so. But other than that, it looks like the 1660 Super, the 5600 XT are probably the best ones on this thing. 3070s are solid. 4060 Ti suck. I mean, big Navi sucks too. Like Navi 6000, they probably all suck on it. I don't think I'd use any of those. But yeah, that's it. I mean, this does not clock the same way as ETH though. I think the offset is really important. So I'm not. I mean, I'll get in trouble if I post a picture of the Tesla again. That was April Fool's trolley bait. All right, guys. So I've been on for about 2 hours now. I feel like we've done a lot of good stuff. Hopefully I haven't doxed myself, but we did a lot of good stuff. We had a lot of fun. No, Lick, the 5600 XT for $100. How do you beat the 5600 XT for $100 or less? I mean, I think 5700 XTs cost a little more, but I need to get a CMP 170. If someone has a way to get them in bulk for cheap, I need one or two. Let me know. And I'd like to get a Radeon 7, but I don't want to spend money on one. I have an MI 150 in the back I'm trying to fix. Maybe we'll get to that later. I mean, 5600 XTs, you could buy them on eBay for probably like $80-90. So that's why I like them. I have 5, but someone gave them to me. I mean, I helped them out with some stuff, but still. Thanks again. Make sure you guys sub to the channel. Share this with your friends. I'm going to turn this into a video probably in about 10 minutes. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Smash that like button. Thanks again to Panda. Thanks to Rondi. Big thanks to LOL Miner. And big thanks to Lick for helping the stream out. And that's it. All right, man. Thank you guys for watching. Panda stream in about 2 hours. Peace.